Hello everybody, welcome back to more Baldr Sky. I do apologize, it's been a few days. I decided to take a little bit of a break because of the holiday season. But I can't sleep. That's why I'm recording this video. But my character in game also cannot sleep. Not with all this crap on my mind anyway. Well, anyone could have seen it coming in this situation. But as much as I hate to admit it, what's bothering me most right now is the woman lying next to me. I feel a soft, warm touch every time our bodies come into contact, and it's too much for me to take. I really should have just slept on the couch. I remember the argument we had before calling it a night. But you're a girl. The moment I let her talk to me into sleeping on the bed was the moment I just ran out of luck. Surprised to turn around and see Rain staring at me. You're right. But it's still awkward. It certainly doesn't seem to be bothering her too much. Wait, do we sleep in hotels often? No answer. Guess it's not. Get a grip, you moron. You really shouldn't ask her if we've done it before. It's not unusual for soldiers to sleep with one another. Relationships in the military are all about snap decisions, with fortune favoring the bold. For example, if you waste too much time planning to ask someone out on the weekend, well, one of you might be dead by then. A love letter might end up becoming a farewell note. Given those circumstances, soldier romances tend to be very utilitarian in nature. Why am I remembering all this? It doesn't matter. I pull the blanket over my head and close my eyes. Bad idea, because the inside is filled with a nice, bittersweet scent. Is this Rain scent? It sure as hell ain't mine. It's too much. The thought makes me jump, stick my head out, and take a deep breath. Air. Damn it. She's gonna laugh at me. I hope she didn't sleep in the same bed because she expected this to happen. Oh, well, she didn't laugh. Or wait, could she be stifling her laughter with all she's got? Oh, I can't deal with this. I feel like it's just staring at me, but I'm not sure if it's just my imagination. I can't sleep like this. I make up my mind, turn toward Rain, and find her sleeping peacefully. Apparently, I was the only one getting worked up. As I struggle to cope with a complicated feeling that's part relief and part disappointment, my fatigue catches up to me at last. Having lost my memories, I should be all alone in this world. I'm as powerless as a baby and I have no idea what's going on. But just having Rain by my side gives me strength. The fact that she's a woman is a trifling matter in comparison. I decide to quit racking my brain, and my consciousness fades to black, enveloped in a sweet scent and a gentle warmth. When I open my eyes to the sound of rain, the stained panels on the ceiling come into view. I look to my side and I find Rain gone. Muddy daylight streams in through the windows. I casually cast my eyes in the direction the noise is coming from. Rain's inside the bathroom, and I can see everything inside through its glass door. That blows all my drowsiness away in an instant. Her long, slender legs and firm hips are simply gorgeous. Somehow I managed to look away and end up spotting the clothes she's taken off, along with the weapons lying on top of them. Sheathed knives of various sizes, a pair of pistols, and even a set of throwing knives in her boots. The contrast between her classy underwear and the weapons makes me sigh. Muttering to myself, I reach out for my own clothes and find a gun in there as well. I'm too scared to touch it directly, so I wind up picking it up together with my clothes and feel its weight in my hands. When you lose your memories, you also tend to lose your grasp on your own identity. And it's because you no longer really remember what defines you as a person. Right then, the bathroom door opens. The scent of soap and shampoo wafts up to my nose, and I look away in a hurry. But I'm too late, because the sight of her flushed skin has been etched into my eyes. You're making us breakfast too? What a woman. She says that with a smile. I start feeling somewhat awkward, so I grab my towel and run to the bathroom. By the time I leave the bath, there's a bunch of open cans on the table. Let me turn my audio down just a bit, okay. Wanting a proper meal would be asking for too much. Besides, making me hungry. We wanted to fight for justice or something, right? Something cool like that, right? Man, that's such like sage wisdom. I don't know the answer, only you know the answer. You must find it within yourself. Having a heart-to-heart seems unlikely. We silently wolf down our food. Rain has a somewhat cold smile on her face. I can't really figure out what's hidden behind it just yet. She certainly isn't mocking me or anything, but her smile is stiff and her attitude businesslike. And you could simply take that as the way she interacts with her superior officer, but... I'm sorry, you scanned me while I was asleep, but I don't like that. Is that like bad? Oh, that's good. Hearing the term makes me remember the concept. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm still not awake. Brain chips are far more familiar to people of this era. Connected to Neuro Jacks on one end and our brains on the other, they act as a direct signal interface between human minds and computers to bring VR to life. Oh god, don't say that. She says the scariest things so casually. An art form, really. Alright, please don't make me any more worried. Can't hurt. Rain takes out a cord reel from her pocket and strains it out to grab the Neuro Jack. We finish our breakfast, after which Rain nods, stands up, and gets behind me. She traces the back of my neck with her fingertips. The artificial neck muscles open up in response, exposing my Neuro Jack port. I let out a small yelp when I feel a Neuro Jack getting plugged in. Rain holds up her hair and plugs in her Neuro Jack too. I find that gesture oddly seductive. Go to sleep now. Close my eyes and focus on nothing but empty space. Immediately, the chakra to the internet opens up and I could never forget this. Similar to how one never forgets how to walk or ride a bike, and just like that, my mind takes off to cyberspace. There's a shining wireframe grid extending in every direction as far as the eye can see. The grid's dotted with countless icons and their avatars flying about glowing like fireflies. That's right, this is the Ether, the relay portal, a transfer port that connects countless virtual worlds. It's like a hub world. For some, gaming terminology. Rain's drifting right by my side. Her blonde hair looks like it's glowing as it floats in the air. She gently holds my hand. Even online, her touch is soft. She must have paid extra for that. As soon as the word leaves her mouth, her hand begins to harden. I follow suit and let that familiar process take over me. My body gets recomposed from the ground up. The digital versions of my cells get rewritten to take a robotic form. Whoa. The next moment, we find ourselves floating in the internet sky and finish shifting into simulacrums. Arena. Ooh, got a plug-in. Health block. Adds 2 extra blocks to the health gauge. Only like that. Combos. Combo gauge. Displays the combo gauge in the upper center of the screen. Okay. Okay, you string hits together throughout the battle. Once the gauge is full, it will increase your combo level. However, if you take damage or stop attacking, the gauge will stop filling up and your combo level will go down. Once the gauge is full, it will increase your combo. Oh, that's the same thing. Okay. Jesus Christ, there's a lot. Dual machine guns, I like that. It can be developed. Okay, let's what's our equipment looking like here? This we can develop it. I don't know what that means, but we'll figure it out. I know I can't kill this thing, but okay, I'm done fighting it. Okay, there we go. I hit the L button. Check the plugins. Requires 100 thingies. We have 80 thingies. We can't do it yet. Okay. Let's just go next. Let's fight. I don't know how hard this game is. So, I don't know if I'm like... I keep doing that. We reached a virtual training ground, feeling like we're covered a fair bit of distance that isn't actually real. Look at our knees. We have like gigantic kneecaps. This can't be only the second time I've ever shifted in my life. My simulacrum feels way too familiar for that. I feel powerful, like I can do anything I want. Even the loss of my memories doesn't strike me as a big deal right now. Hell with that, we're in a robot. Spar. She said that very seductively. Lesson 1. Bunch of metal beetles appear in midair and drop to the ground. They're the same type as the viruses we fought yesterday. Well, we'll be fine. Oh good, so we can fail and still continue the game. Probably. No, she's like, oh, but if you get hit, it's gonna be hurting. I like Rain. She's like serious, but she also has kind of like a I guess like a mischievous side is how I'd describe it.
ええ。準備はよろしいですか?
How pushy. Not that I mind, of course.
ああ、やってやるさ。始めてくれ、レイン。
では、
Let's
オープン
fight.
コンバット。
Let's fight. Yeah, yeah, here we go.
嫌がったな。オーバーヒートか？オーバーヒートか？
There's a lot of things here. Holy crap. Okay. We won! Yeah. We used the handgun a lot. That's okay. We had a lot of dudes. Current time, default off. Okay. Wait, we don't have a clock on here?
思い出しましたか?
I silently shake my head.
やはり専門家の手助けが必要ですね。
With those words, Ren gives me a pat on the shoulder. That was it? Okay. Well, we tried. You know, we tried some. It didn't work, but that's okay. Early that afternoon, we set out into town, heading toward the clinic Rain mentioned last night.
大丈夫ですよ。ほら。
Take a look around. Among the crowd, I spot several people decked out in uniforms of various designs. Apart from the soldiers, I also see sex workers, hoodlums, bombs, and junkies of all ages and genders.
アンチ AI の人々に言わせれば、ここは現代のソドムだそうですから。
アンチ AI か。AI をめぐる対立は今も。
Hang on, real quick. Let me change some settings here. Voice. That's not what I want. Hang on. Ugh, trying to use the freaking controller. It's kind of a pain, but that's okay. There's the audio option. I'm sorry. There we go. Let's turn the so I can hear the voices a little bit better. That up a bit. There we go. That's a little better. Rain shoots a wary look up at the sky. In this day and age, the internet has become the lifeblood of civilization. And it's governed by countless AI systems around the world which construct and maintain our virtual reality. Unfortunately, there are more than a few people who hate the idea of mankind not holding the keys to its own society. You know, and I can certainly see where they're coming from. You know, leaving things in the hands of technology, you know, is scary for a lot of people.
エイリアニストなんだろうその言葉を聞くと不快な気分になってくるよ
私もですセカンドジェネレーションでその言葉が心地よい者はいないと思いますアンチ AI 流の AI 派の呼び方彼らに言わせれば AI はエイリアン
That makes
それを
sense.
支持する者はエイリアニスト
I wonder if the battle I went through yesterday was also part of the conflict between the two factions.
いずれコウさんも実感されると思いますこの街はいえこの時代は決して穏やかなものではありません
そうみたい
The sky above was the color of television from days gone by, tuned to a dead channel. Looking at the gloomy gray clouds makes me want to see a clear blue sky. Yeah, I'd sure that make us all feel a little bit better, right?
では きましょうか。
We start walking down the city streets once again. We take a bunch of twists and turns and end up in a filthy back alley. Everywhere we go, the walls are covered in graffiti and there's a sour stench emanating from the deserted street corners.
レイン、俺たちは病院へ向かっているんだよな。
もちろんです。しかし今の状況では正式な
We gotta go to some shady alley, doctor?
しかし、こんな界隈を根城にしているようなモグリの医者が頼りっていうわけか。
She'd be like, it's okay. I know this person.
モグリの医者ですが、腕前は抜群の先生ですよ。ネットに記録を残さず診療してくれますし。
プレストオプニックにはありがたい先生なわけだ。
Being reassured of her skills does really nothing to ease my concerns about letting some fishy doc mess with my head.
ご心配なく。腕に定評があるからこそ、こんな場所に引きこもっていられるのです。
引きこもるにしても場所を選べばいいのに。で、その先生とやらはどんなやつなんだ？
通称ドクターの。
Dr. Noi.
私も会ったことがあり
You've
ます。
never met her?
医療費は高額ですが、どんな手術でもしてくれるとか。
Willing or capable?
違法な擬態移植とか不正なクローニング処置でもか？
それもこれも金次第との噂です。
You got the money? I'll do whatever you want.
やることはヤバそうだが、アンダーグラウンドの名医には違いないみたいだな。そんな人がどうしてこんな貧民窟にいるんだろう。
ここは闇医療のメッカです。規制の緩いこの都市にはエッジ企業が世界中か
Really?
ら集まって
That's interesting.
その最先端を求めてうさんくさい奴らも同時に集まってくると。
この街では何でも手に入りますから。バイオ、ナノ、AI、果てはクローニング。
Rain suddenly comes to a halt and starts looking
どうしたん
around.
だ？
ええ、ナビゲーションによればこの辺りのはずなんですけど。
Puzzled, she surveys the street and then,
ありました。
somewhat baffled tone, I follow her gaze and find an obnoxiously decorated show window. Displayed in our array of enamel bustiers, bondage goods with chains, dildos, and leather whips.
どう見ても
Yeah,
アダルトショップなんだ
This ain't
け
a
ど。
doctor, this is... I mean, maybe she's a doctor or something, but...
ええ、ここで間違いはないはずですけど。
This game's rated M, by the way, I don't know if you know that.
誰だい君たちは。
Oh god. Oh god, no. Upon hearing a lispy voice, I turn around to find a young girl dressed in black, staring warily at us. Her frilly dress is so out of place on these filthy streets, it's kind of hard to look at.
君は？
質問に質問を返さないでくれたまえ。君たちは一体どこに所属している傭兵なのかね。
What she talks doesn't suit her age at all. She has a cute little face, but the look in her eyes is the furthest thing from childlike. She might be going through some tough times. I mean, look where she lives. I start feeling sorry for her when I think about her life in the slums.
あのさ、ちょっと尋ねたいことがあるんだけど、いいかな？
This is totally the fucking doctor, isn't it? I take out some change and offer it to her.
なんだそれは。そんなはした金で何をしようというのだ。
Yeah, if you're not gonna appreciate the things I give you, then I'm just gonna take it back. She ignores it and glares at me.
足りなかったかな？もうちょっとお小遣いあげようか？話を聞いてくれたらだけど。ドクターノイって人を探しているんだ。何か知らないかな？
私だ。
No. No, 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 no.
私がノイだ。市民番号 F12A699B 公開データベースを調べてみろ。
調べろって言われても。
As my thought process grinds to a halt, a whole bunch of text starts scrolling in front of my eyes.
コウさん、
Looks like Rain sent me Dr. Noi's data. I scan through the text and...
君、俺より年上なのか？
初対面の奴らの反応とくればいつもこれだ。
Sorry? The absurdity of it all leaves me scratching my head. I mean, okay, maybe I was in the wrong here, but...
失礼しました、ドクターノイ。実はあなたにお願いしたいことがありまして。
God, Rain, you're really tall. Wouldn't ever tell you that? Rain barges in the conversation right on time.
私は正規の医者じゃない。だからドクターは結構だ。
You're unlicensed? I don't like that.
申し訳ないが、
I guess it makes sense.
はお断りしているんだ。
Don't accept first-time patients without a referral.
外見で人を判断
That
する
sucks.
からは嫌いだ。
I'm sorry.
いえ、別にそんなつもりじゃ。
Sorry, okay?
第一、金は払えるのかね？言っておくが、診察料は高いぞ。ノイさん、注意、いえ、門倉コウの名前を傭兵斡旋協会のデータベースで調べてみてくださいませんか？門倉だとか。
After shooting Rain a glance, Noi's eyes start darting around the place.
なるほどね。
Apparently we're maybe famous? Like she's reading something in midair, probably data pertaining to me.
そうか。確かに君なら取りっぱぐれはなさそうだな。
What does that mean?
面白いな。気に入ったよ。入りたまえ。
Noi gives me a slap on my back and walks into her distasteful shop. I mean, really? I wonder what exactly she found amusing.
レイン、俺のデータベース何か愉快なことが書いてあるのか？
Yeah, what's on my profile?
思えないんだけど。
診察が終わってからにしませんか？先生が中で待っていらっしゃいますから。
I want to know now. Alright. Rain grabs my arm and drags me inside.
医療施設の割には随分と風変わりなインテリアですね。
Oh boy. Okay, is anything I might have to censor? I don't know. I guess it's okay. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it.
趣味と実益。一応はカモフラージュが目的。
Aligned with my tastes? Oh dear. Camouflage.
さあ、こっちに来たまえ。
I guess people wouldn't come in here, right? Because it's kind of shady. In the back of what seemed to be an antique adult goods store is a modern clinic.
で、処置してほしいのは何かね。
I'm sorry, what?
彼女連れということは、やはりあちら方面か？
This isn't that kind of relationship, I don't know what you've heard.
いや、俺とレインはそんな関係じゃなくて。
ならば擬態化がお望みかね？ちょうど今ならバイオの掘り出し物。
No, that's not why we're here. Right, honey? With a twisted smile, she points at a water tank installed at the back of the room, wriggling about. In it is a soft, phallic creature.
今流行のギミックだよ。
Oh, I don't know about that.
こんなものを移植するのが流行っているのか？
Place is really fucked up.
ああ、どんなにツンと済ました女性でも、これにかかれば可愛い声で泣くこと受け合いだ。
Hey, wait, why don't you go over there for a second and check out that? How much is it, Noi? How much is it gonna send me back? Noi gives me a suggestive smile, and I end up looking in Rain's direction.
先生、真面目にやっていただけますか？わかっている。ちょっと彼をからかっただけだ。で、要件は？
What do we really need? Well, we need a lot of things.
彼のブレインチップの修復措置です。
Can you repair my brain chip, please?
頭がいかれたのか。しかしそれならまっとうな病院へ行けばどうかね。ここでの治療には保険が効かないぞ。
Rain doesn't respond.
どうも訳ありのようだな。いいだろう。言い訳は後で聞く。そこにかけたまえ。早速診察を始めようか。
Noi makes me sit in a medical console and plugs in a Neuro Jack. After examining me for a while, she finally opens her mouth.
先生、注意の具合は。
How bad is it, Doc? How many days do I have?
すごいな、これは。脳内チップの安全装置に救われたな。え？
What does that mean?
論理爆弾か、ブラックアイスか。
Black
手
ice?
段はわからんが、とにかく仮想で過負荷を受けて本当。おかげで脳細胞の身代わりに脳内チップが破損した、というところか。 はい、ロジックボムです。我々の部隊は私と彼を除いて全滅しました。
Oh, she actually figured out the cause with just cursory look. I guess her skills are the real deal. As I sit there impressed, Noi starts smacking me on the back again.
君は運がいい。チップの特性が違っていたら、君はフラットライン確定だったな。
Jesus.
そんなに損傷がひどいんですか？俺の頭。
ああ、ブレインチップは反壊している。しかし脳細胞はおかげで無事だったようだ。
I mean, can't I just like fix the chip, or is that like a thing? Like switch it out? Is that a thing that we can do? You project some images on the wall monitor. Sadly, I really don't have any idea what any of it means.
君のチップは安全装置付きなんだ。脳にかかるべき負担をチップの安全装置が受け止め、君を守った。
Okay.
それでチップは反壊し、そのショックで記憶障害が発生したと。
Hearing all of this sends chills down my spine. Brain chips are more or less integrated with the brain. If mine was destroyed, I mean, I doubt my brain escaped completely unscathed.
ちゃ、俺の記憶が消えてしまっ
No,
たんです
not
か？
my memories.
いや、そうでもないが、どう例えればわかりやすいかな。
Noi folds her arms and tries to carefully choose her words for me.
言ってみれば、分厚い辞典の作品が消えてしまった状態だ。
Okay.
わかるか？辞典の中身はあるが、今の君は必要なページを探すことができない。
古風な言い方をすると、ネットのリンク切れ？
そうだな。
The information would be somewhere out there, but the links would just lead to 404s.
つまり記憶そのものはアクセスできないけど無事なんですね。
多分な。
It's a bit of a relief. Now the question is how to access those memories.
先生、治りますよね、これ。
君は技術の進歩に感謝すべきだ。かつて脳内チップの修復には外科手術と長期のリハビリが必要だった。今はこいつが短期間でケリをつけてくれる。
Saying that, she picks up a jet syringe and loads it with some suspicious capsule.
何ですか？
医療用ナノマシン。
Nanomachines.
自称のマシン群が君のチップと脳細胞を修復し、記憶蘇生処置を実現する。
Is it really that easy? It seems like it's not going to be that easy, right? There's going to be complications.
ナノマシンで記憶障害を治せるんですか？
Nanomachines are like the plot hole fix for everything.
先月千葉シティから届いたエッジテクだ。ちょうど誰かに試してみたかったところだよ。
ちょっと待った！試してみたかったって。
大丈夫。正式な認可を受けていないだけで人体実験。もとい、臨床試験は済んでいる。
おいおい、そんな！
Before I can voice my objections, the syringe is stuck in my neck and I hear it emptying its contents into me. We're dead. That makes me sink into the
注
console.
入完了。すぐに効果が現れるはずだ。
気分はいかがですか？
別に。いや、ちょっと頭がほてってきたような。
Called a brain hemorrhage. My head burns up the very next moment. My eyes lose focus, almost like I'm drunk out of my wits. Countless nanomachines must be running around in my brain right now. Just thinking about it makes me sick. Ew.
19世紀半ばまではいい医者の条件とは足を1秒でも早く切り落とすことだった。当時はまだ麻酔が存在しなかったからな。
Aren't y'all lucky we have anesthesia nowadays? Noi's voice feels strangely distant. Something akin to sleepiness takes over my
その
mind.
後麻酔の登場で安全に患部を切り開くことが可能になった。そしてナノマシンの登場で患部を切り開かずとも選択的に細胞を修復したり破壊することが可能になった。
手術無用なのはありがたいけど、やっぱりなんか気味が悪いな。
コウさん、
Rain holds my hand tight. Her touch makes me let out a sigh.
リラックスしたまえ。さあ、ダイブをするときのように落ち着いて。
Even as I listen to her, my consciousness begins to fade away. Those tiny insects are messing with my brain
君
cells.
はこれからセンスフォローを見るように自分の記憶を追体験することになる。さあ、目を閉じて の記憶にダイブする